COVID cases rise across Asia. South Korea is struggling to contain a surge in COVID-19 cases, reporting 7,456 infections and a record number of people with severe symptoms on Wednesday, as countries across Asia face a similar battle. The new infections bring South Korea's total to 583,065, while the Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency reported a new high of 1,063 critically ill patients. It is putting a strain on medical services, prompting Prime Minister Kim Boo-kyum to commit to securing 10,000 additional hospital beds for patients with moderate to severe symptoms by the middle of next month, according to the Yonhap news agency. To gain access to indoor sports events, cinemas, and concert halls in South Korea, citizens over the age of must now present a quarantine pass, proof of COVID vaccination, or a negative PCR test. Other new restrictions include social distancing measures that will be in effect until at least January 2nd, limiting gatherings to no more than 4 people and forcing restaurants, cafes, and bars to close by 9 p.m. Japan has decided to extend strict border controls for the time being, according to Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, despite criticism from students awaiting university admissions and families, who say the restrictions have unfairly separated them. Kishida had previously stated that the measures would be in place until early January. Although Japan has relatively few daily cases, Kishida warned of the need to remain vigilant, speed up the booster rollout, and promote the use of orally administered COVID-19 drugs, according to the Kyodo News Agency. Only citizens and foreign residents are currently permitted to enter Japan, and they must quarantine in government-approved facilities. Thailand's Ministry of Health reported 2,532 new coronavirus cases and 31 deaths on Wednesday. From Tuesday, it will reintroduce mandatory COVID quarantine for foreign visitors and discontinue a quarantine waiver, according to Reuters. The government confirmed the action, stating that it was taken due to concerns about the spread of the Omicron variant. China, where the pandemic began 2 years ago, is dealing with local outbreaks in a number of cities, including key industrial hubs in the east and south. Authorities are determined to stop new outbreaks before the Beijing Winter Olympics in February and a surge in domestic travel during the Lunar New Year. On Tuesday, China's health ministry reported 77 new confirmed cases, down from 81 the day before. According to the National Health Commission, 57 of the new infections were locally transmitted, with the majority occurring in the northwestern province of Shanxi. In an effort to prevent the spread of the Omicron variant, the Philippines has cut the wait time for a COVID-19 vaccine booster in half, to 3 months after the second vaccination. We are exploring all possible options to safely mitigate the effects of more transmissible variants of COVID-19, said Francisco Duque, the health secretary. According to the government, the Philippines has received more than 192 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines and has fully immunized approximately 44.2 million of its 110 million population. Cases of COVID-19 have dropped to an average of 378 per day in December, down from a high of 18,579 per day in September, and the country has so far detected 3 imported cases of the Omicron variant. According to preliminary tests, the new variant is also present in Singapore, where authorities have discovered 3 COVID-19 cases linked to a gym, with 2 of them being Omicron. The 3 people were fully vaccinated and had minor symptoms, according to the health ministry, which added that it was attempting to track down contacts. Singapore has identified 71 confirmed Omicron cases, 65 of which were imported and 6 of which were local. According to government health data, Indonesia recorded 4,829 cases and 11 deaths in the most recent reporting period, bringing the total caseload to 4.26 million with 144,024 deaths. 73.4% of those eligible had received at least 1 dose of the COVID vaccine, and 51.8% have received 2 doses. According to Reuters, Indonesia added people traveling from the United Kingdom, Norway, and Denmark to the list of those barred from entering the country on Monday, while Hong Kong was removed. Last week, Indonesia discovered its first case of the Omicron variant.